Oh, and we are live. Hey everyone, Haley Bricks here, bringing you a never-ending sorting stream episode something, I don't know. I have a box of tiles I was going to sort, so I got this box here is filled up with different arrangement of tiles and whatnot. So I figure if I was sorting, might as well make a stream and see if anyone else is out there sorting tonight. So yeah. So hope everyone's having a good day. Yeah, this might take a while. All right, let me see if I can dump some of this box out, and we'll go from there. So sad when that's not even the most of the box. Anyways, yeah, I got a bunch of some new elements added, like the stuff from the friends dots. I got that. Let's see. Here's the spot for this to sit. There's a brick. Let's see. Six. So there's just a mix of everything. Yes, that was just one box of parts. Yeah, I ran out of plastic bags, so I just grabbed all the repurposed the sets. So Wonder Woman got repurposed. Nope, hold on, let me. Didn't know who was all out there, so. Let's see. There we go. Sent it. What are you doing, Hoosier? Picked up some of these Wonder Woman sets that were on clearance, mainly for the tiles. Cool. Not the tiles, I guess the flag with the clip. Yeah, no rush. We'll be sitting here. Printed tiles. So what's everyone doing out there in chat land? Hey, Nerd Brick 101, how are you doing? Hey, Kentonville. Let's see. Good, glad to have no work. Yep. Gotta go in at 4 a.m. Get these scans done. Oh, well, I hope everything comes back good, Kitchenville. Really liking these jumper plates that have the 2 jumpers on them. They're like 1x3s. Turn this video into the sound of clicking and clacking bricks. And there goes a tile to drop the tile. Damn it. Hey, Z-Bricks, how you doing? I was enjoying y'all's streaming the other night. Y'all had some very lively discussions. Oh, you guys went, man. 9.5 hours? Jeez. So did you figure out what three themes you were going to vote for? Yeah, Adventures. I think I voted for that one. So I did trains, town, and wrote monorail under sub-theme for town. And I think I picked Adventures. Because some of the other themes is like we've already kind of seen them, not redone, but like we have an Arctic line, and we have the city divers line. So I was gonna pick divers, but it's like we already have the divers stuff. At least we get to pick 3 at first, and then it gets narrowed down. So. Yeah, my uncle has a pretty good following. I figure at least classic space, castle. Like I'm glad they didn't put any licensed themes in there because those would probably have taken over. Oh, hey, Titanium J, how you doing? Just doing some sorting, waiting for some people to finish dinner and whatnot. All right, Titanium, what 3 picks are you picking? Oh, did you are you still building it or did you finish it? Yeah, because that one's on my list to get. I really like the little temple that's off to the side of it and some of the other details they put into it. I might have to go back and rewatch the show to get some of the other references. Yeah, I like this. I like the Street Fighter one. Hey, the Ninjago fan, the apartment, were those stickers on the bed? Hmm. Did you have the other two, the Ninjago City and the docks? Hmm. Yeah, the docks was a little underwhelming compared to the Ninjago City, where you could easily do a custom one and still be fine. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting that one in the future. I'll probably wait to get it on double VIP points or something. All right, let me mute real quick and dump some more tiles out. There we go. So what was y'all's favorite part of the build? Yeah, that section I liked. From the pictures, I like that little section. Hey, Bluegrass, how you doing? Here. Make it interesting. What you been up to, Charlie? Did you and Suzanne finish building the police station? Gosh. All right, hold on, everyone. I got a puppy staring at me. Wants to go out. I'll be right back.
Looks like Shrek.
There's a Hoosier.
What's up, Haley?
Not much. How are you doing?
Can't complain. I like getting through some of this damn sorting.
Yeah. I was thinking of go start a movie. Then I was like, should probably do some sorting.
Don't be complaining. You taking pills.
So, are you working on those gray mess? Was all over your table earlier?
No, I'm getting it broke down so I can take it down to the Lego room and put away.
Oh, no, damn it. No. It's not yours. Not yours. Here. This.
Z bricks, titanium jig. You have to excuse the background noise so you can hear it. Nate's playing a video game.
Oh, you're good.
spicy. It is. You got into my butt.
Where is everybody?
Oh, no clue.
Mike was asking earlier if anybody was streaming. No, I didn't get none of
It's just from a far distance.
the big Ninjago sets.
No,
Yeah, I guess Sean took the day off or something, but he forgot to tell me that he took the day off. So I figured he was at work, so I just slept in. So when I woke up, he was sitting out there on the couch. I said, okay.
I took today off as well.
yeah, they are. They're like keep that shotgun. It does a lot of damage.
Much needed day off today. I tell him, says he's got another week before he goes back to school.
Oh boy. Better get in all that Lego time now.
He breaks still got 8 months until he goes to
So good chunk. So I'm done with the main part of the Harry Potter house. So I think I'm gonna move on back to the finish the train station.
Did you run out of pieces or?
Nah, I just because I did the outside of the Harry Potter house. I just didn't do the inside yet.
No, because I can never freaking buy it.
I'm gonna stop on that for a while and switch to a different something else. So I figure I'll go back to the Back to the Future stuff.
It's been years.
Yes, this is the best spot about that.
What's up, Sloth?
Where's all the kiddos?
Jackson's asleep. Erica's asleep. Nate's got his nose stuck in that game.
That explain why it's so quiet. Yeah, I woke up and got ready and went to go do a couple errands. I came back and Sean was asleep. So I was like, okay.
I've had those days.
I was trying to find a picture frame for this the periodic table.
Yeah.
I was trying to find a picture frame for it. And it's like I found the shadow boxes, but the shadow boxes are like really deep. And it's like I didn't want some of that. And then I looked at more frames, and then I found these others but they were. I found one that was like the right size, but it didn't have a glass front to it. It was open. I was like, one less trying to get a glass frame so I don't have to dust it.
You couldn't find anything in Hobby Lobby?
Yeah, I went to Michael's. I think I might hit up Hobby Lobby tomorrow. Try over there. Man, but some of these places they want like an arm and a leg for just a picture frame.
Yeah.
Like what the crap?
That is true.
So I was like, I'm in no rush to get it.
Yeah, this is a terrible idea because I got cornered.
It's like Hobby Lobby when they're running a sale.
Yes, I think that's my plan. Like the Michaels, the one frame I kind of picked up before I realized there was no glass to it. They were doing a buy one get one free. But it's like all their buy one get ones were like $40 up for 4 pieces of wood stuck together.
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
But I got plenty of spare pieces of wood laying around. I might just make my own frame. On the glass for it.
I ain't worried about buying it.
Oh, see? I see Chris popped in. Yep. Just make one. That's my plan, Chris.
I'm sure there's plenty of videos and stuff out there on it.
Oh yeah. Chris, you do You do have an invite if you want to join.
And Chris gets back to the grind in the morning.
Oh,
I know.
I think he's worked like 3 days in the last month.
I'm going upstairs.
all right. I'm gonna call you B Bricks for short because I'm pretty sure I would butcher your name. But hello.
Beelzebub Bricks. I think he was in the stream the other night.
Beelzebub. Okay.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Just a goddamn. You got a lot. You got like 11,000.
Let us know if you watch anything good, Chris. I'm pretty sure we're more interesting right now than the news. Just saying.
Yeah.
News is depressing.
I can't do it right now.
Can't even watch local news.
Just let me know when the zombies start rising. Boop.
Chris said they're on their way. Sure.
Howdy, folks.
How you doing, Charlie?
Oh,
All I'm gonna do is make
lots of stuff. Just wishing that snow would stick around a little longer. You know what I'm saying?
Shut your face, Charlie.
Oh, you jinxed it now.
What's that?
You jinxed it now.
What happened? I showed my face.
Last time you talked about
Oh!
it, Hoosier got a bunch of it.
Oh, I had it. It came down a little slower. It's like a passing ship. It doesn't stick around that long.
We're supposed to get some more tonight, aren't we?
I quit watching. The
course,
Ohio Valley. Sit around for 20 minutes. It'll change.
Yeah. I go by this weather app that's on my phone. It ain't very good.
But
And to watch the news to see the good weather.
I like this one called. It's called Radar or something.
My Radar. Yeah,
My Radar.
That's all I use.
Yeah, that one. I like that one because you can layer it and everything.
Yeah, you gotta pay extra for the flight pass. Serial.
Yeah, because I think I finally paid extra for like the hurricane tracker and everything else, and
That is a charge.
So I like that one. It shows all the earthquakes. That's pretty cool. All the earthquakes from all around the world. You can see.
Volcanoes as well.
Yep.
All around. Hey, what's happening over here? What's happening over here? What's the air temperature in, I don't know, Mildenhall, England? That's how I know that name is. Well, if I told you. But no, not too bad. What are we at? Month 10 of quarantine shutdown. Starting to. But although I am gonna maybe do some Lego sorting at some point.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, oh gosh, you got to see this. What I found. If you have, I would say it's called a Gordon Food Service. Does this ring a bell? GFS for short.
Yeah. We got one over in Clarksville.
Yeah. So we were kept getting takeout containers, like that. You get your Asian takeout, a little cup of miso or something. Hold on, they're all in the other room for a big, massive redo. So they have these. You might be able to find them online. So here's like your Lego cup, or your Lego cup. But you get a bag of 25.
Oh wow.
The lid, then you get 50 lids. So I'm basically changing everything over to this versus buying a bunch of more Asian takeout to 5 years later. So I'm looking at these right now for some of my minor sorts. Story topics. Story topics are garage and fire station over here. I gotta put somewhere. Freedom. Might have down here.
I mean, you should have revived it.
Oh.
Yeah, look like that Target had some new poly bags sitting there, so
That Friends one looked pretty cool.
the blue McLaren one, that one actually looked pretty detailed for such a small little car.
I'm at the top. I don't know think it's cool, but I mean, that's just my opinion. I don't like certain songs. What? They don't go through
At 10:30, the video game.
Yeah, but Mom, I want to keep playing the game.
Charity's on the warpath. We need to get Chris sorting. It'll make his building a lot easier.
Getting my head.
Ooh, say again.
So we need to get Chris sorting. That'll help his building out a lot.
He can find the parts he needs.
But then again, that man's got 20 times the stuff that I got. So I can understand why.
Oh, night, Zebrix.
Hi, Z. He said, what? I'm building more than you. Well, now. I didn't say that it would help you build more than me.
That's my alt account.
What's up, Papas?
Oh man, I just realized.
What'd you do, Charlie?
Well, I've been picking up these other steroid containers, steroid, and you can almost color code your lid to be like blue, red, white. You know, I haven't had much to think about. And so now I'm just coming up with, you know, things to keep things try to figuring out sort of a system here.
A system to the chaos.
Yeah, I mean, I sort of did a half. Well, pay no attention to the big brown spot in the ceiling.
Or what? Shoot. What?
And,
The dad used to call it organized chaos.
yeah. So, but now you could get those for $1 at Big Lots. Home Depot right after Christmas runs their 4 for $3.97, I think, and then you wait a couple weeks, you get them for clearance. But you got the white lid, the blue lid, blueberry raspberry, I think is what they call it. Now this year they got like a pink lid. Longer story there. So now that I'm looking at how bad this is, no, just thinking out loud.
Oh, you're good. You're good, Charlie.
I'm trying to think. Yet I keep driving this around.
Oh, Hoosiers Mobile.
Hoosiers Hoopty?
Yep.
With
And
Erica?
Isn't that what you showed last time when all the white stuff fell the next day?
Yeah. There you go, buddy. Back to work. Well, it usually sits in the Winter Village at Brick Universe, but that's since been dispatched. So, just trying to find a place that won't get busted up. I guess it'll live right here. Yeah.
How are all the bunny rabbits, Charlie?
3 out of 4 aren't bad. The baby is basically, I don't know, chewing to China. Half a rail is gone. We had the one buck in there before, and this doe, maybe just over a year, maybe under a year, has literally carved out the totem pole style. So it's like throw some cardboard in there, throw some. The other day it was the from the advent calendar, the little white trays.
Yeah.
Threw those in there just. What is it? The old military term. Deflect. Call it deflect. But no, then we put all that onto one wall. Now she's on another. Now she's on the back wall. So, not that it's bad for her, but it's like, is this a rabbit or is this a beaver? Because she can fell a tree. So, and maybe if she's maybe young, and it was, or breed, and probably just youth, like the growing pains. Maybe that's what it is. We have another one, the same breed, that is just docile as anything. Oh, and then I gave her, the older one, the same white cardboard. She's never played in her life. Saw them under the table. She started to peck at them. And I cut them up and gave them to her. And she is just living with them. That's the cardboard. She's having a great time with them. Oh, what do I want to do here? So, yeah. Turtles aren't so bad. We've got the one turtle. I don't know. Haley?
We're still here.
Oh, no, I was asking Haley, did turtles not eat for January or?
I noticed mine during the cold season. They wouldn't eat as much.
They wouldn't eat much, yeah.
Mhm.
Because I don't heat the water, and I figure it's going to be, I guess, cycle. Now, did you have because the older one, our latest adoption, she doesn't bask as much you would expect. But you've got the younger one, and she's in the daylight all the time. The other one just, you catch her asleep. She's under the rock. You turn on the light. Anyway, this is the Lego sorting show, not the
Funny
Bluegrass
and
Pet
Turtle?
show.
No, are they in the same tank?
Oh no, I tried that, and that was not going to end up well.
The other one basking spot, is it too like is the turtle like too heavy for it where it sinks in the water, or
No, she'll get up there she'll get up there at night when the lights are off, and then I turn the light on, and it'll sit there for a minute, but then jump into the water. And maybe it's just, not to say it was probably neglected before, or maybe it's just out of circuit. It's not been 6 months since we've had it. So, I guess there's a routine that they get into because it was at a spa. So maybe like during the day, it's just confounded me, and I don't know. It's still waiting. It's like she doesn't bask daily. Let me put it that way.
I would say try moving the light a little bit further away.
We were going to pick up a new light stand. Try to do that. It's about, I know there's a formula. And also, it was also in the inheritance, not really in the inheritance when we adoption. There was a lot of extra stuff, extra bulbs, extra gear, and so all these things that die out and then actually get a certified qualified bulb. So these are some of the things that. But right now, all she'll eat is maybe every 3 days. We'll try to just hold off a shrimp for her. It's just hard to tell what she's been eating before. This is what happens when you find a stray. But the other one, the younger one, bloodworms all day. The older one was actually eating red leaf but never seen a turtle do that. And then she stopped doing that. So I stopped buying red leaf liquid. So I don't know. Observe and report. Observe and report. I don't know. What should I do? Catching the new series figures.
I didn't pick up none.
Oh, what'd you get in that bag the other day?
Oh, I don't know. I come to.
You just put it in a pile or gave it to Jackson?
Yeah.
I think I picked up. I was out on to Joann's, and I was surprised to see one at Joann's. But it's like when you go to the same buyer and you can start feeling things through Target and they know what you're doing. I was at Joann's and it was like in the shopping lane or the checkout lane. And then I went back there the other day. It was full of Hot Wheels. But they'll be around because we're just after the Pug Suit guy. That's all. Pug Suit guy. I'll put it out there.
Parker, stop it. Okay.
Oh yeah, we got. Yeah, this is what we got was. We got paddleboarder with dolphin and a beekeeper.
I like the beekeeper.
Beekeeper's pretty cool. And that's probably a new print on the surfboard. So I'm gonna start working on my surf shop. And oh my gosh, you always need new dolphins. And that's not a Friends dolphin either.
No, it's a
Friends
different.
dolphin has a little hole in it, right?
It's a different shade too.
Oh, it is. Thing. Oh, sorry about that. Brick Sloth, I didn't see you there. Hello, Brick Sloth. And who's this Beelzebub Bricks? Put him in timeout. He's talking to my wife. Stop kidding. Speaking of the wife.
Parker, stop it.
All right, how's this gonna work? Oh dear Lord. Put this up there. Good place for it. Out of the farms. So, who's your? I guess Bam was supposed to be done this weekend. It's supposed to be Bama this weekend.
Yeah, this past weekend it was supposed to be Alabama.
And I think it was.
Stop.
It's moved the past few years. It was going to be a brick universe here. So, you know, thinking of a thought that maybe try to get get from one of the other ones. But that's a thing. St. Louis, maybe Knoxville. I think it might be off on a bit. Now, Haley, do you have any experience with selling on Bricklink?
Not recently. I did it for like 6 months. Probably about 4 years ago.
What's your overall price? Well, I guess this is probably pre TLG buyout kind of thing.
All right. It was pretty straightforward. You have to make sure you just kind of make sure you read between the lines with some of it. But
I mean, did you get like customers and they were wanting your goods, or it was like a lot of keystrokes and crickets?
yeah, I know, like trying to keep track of the inventory and.
I mean, I would. Well, I mean, was there like a bestseller? I mean, do they do their own? I mean, I guess I got to peel that onion. Let me put it that way.
I know Chris would be a good person to talk to about it too.
Yeah, I might give it that. Pop's Block Shop does a lot of stuff. Sounds like to me there's like more interest in the minifigures, which I have a pile of. Which maybe that might be the one thing I get to, or shop around, look at what other means might be necessary.
Well, the minifigures would be a good one to start with.
Yeah. I got that I don't know. Well, do you think anybody on there would buy some bricks?
I think we're all
All
good on
bricks are
those,
rated.
Charlie.
Probably what? Nickel a piece plus $5 shipping.
There you go. Cost more to ship it than it would be to buy it.
Yeah, exactly.
The heck's in productions talking about I've been possessed.
Well, now I've got an old green. Oh, I guess Susan, you've got one of the 3-ways up there, don't you? I guess I got to get up there this week. Next week, a week.
I got them, but at the moment, I don't know where they're at.
Yeah, well, moment. It's the pattern is full.
Negative Ghost Rider patterns.
Yeah, that's the movie we missed from 2020. Supposed to be a Top Gun 2.
I know. I want to see that one in theaters too. I don't want to see that, straight to video crap.
Depending on that, we were, or they're doing straight to streaming now, or well, actually, they're calling it straight to streaming, like Wonder Woman 84, but then it expires in like 7 days, and then what?
Same with that Denzel Washington one.
Then there's a Denzel Washington one.
It's in theaters, but it's on HBO Max for like 30 days and then it's gone.
Well, yeah. When are we watching that? I guess we're watching that tomorrow.
No, it doesn't come out until the 20th.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
the
that-
29th.
That's the. Ooh, that's the one I want to watch. Because they did all the actual filming in the planes like all in one day.
Oh dear. I've seen maybe a scant inch of it, and I would be curious to see more. Oh, here now. Oh, and then if anybody's got a Costco and they're out for a Yoda, the buildable Yoda, the UCS Yoda, no, not Yoda, sorry, Grogu, they had it, what, 65?
Yeah.
$65.99, which I think is about $4 off retail. But then you also get that back in, depending on your level of debt. Anyway, we saw that, but we already had it. But they had a case of them.
It's on TikTok too, so all Costco's have them.
All Costco's. So, well, here, this is going to make my truck box.
too much mayo.
All right, give me a truck. There's a truck.
Thank you, Doc. Couldn't put Wolverine. That's the best description for Charlie right now.
That's what I said.
See, all
Oh,
right.
I had to do some research.
Just so everyone knows, I'm not in favor of it.
It only became Wolverine after the Wolverine movie. This goes back to Martin Van Buren to like 1846, I think. I had to research it. I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to do this, but if I'm going to do this, I got to get there. But I don't know. But Wolverine's more like down here. And there's also a friendly one, but she doesn't like the mustache. And maybe I'll probably pull off the mustache next November. It's called a friendly. And also, it was General Burnside, hence the name Sideburns. So there you go. And knowing is half the battle.
Well, it'll go good with your white van. So
Oh, bother. It'll go good with the white van.
Can we stop talking about that yet?
No. It's stuck.
What's up, Doc?
I know how we got here.
or do we switch it
we
to
were
a blue
talking
van because
about-
of Blue Bucket Brigade?
We were talking about something, and then it just went to a place that, because I was talking about a party trailer for Lego, and then somebody said white van, and next thing you know, white van,
It escalated quickly.
and now I'm the noob, so they gotta haze me for the rest of my life.
You're not the noob anymore. You're
Well,
You know,
I'm
it's
still the noob.
Hoosier got his elephants. Charlie has his white van. You know,
Yeah, and
out of
add more eggs. Salad.
Coleman, so now it's like spice salt.
You cook more eggs.
Tomorrow.
Where's Dude Jude?
Jude.
Speaking of Dude Jude.
listen.
Oh, that woman is
Yeah,
hot.
he carries a lot of hazes with him. So
Maybe he had to go out and get more Tang.
yeah, that too. The Tankster, the Tanginator. All right. I guess we just have to put Darth Vader on top of Frank Lloyd Wright for a minute. I got room in this chair for that.
Dude Jude's there.
We call his name long. Call his name out like Beetlejuice. He'll show up. Like butt chop.
All right, well, back to that topic with Bricklink. You may have also had things on eBay at one point. You had more traffic on eBay than you did Bricklink. Asking for a friend.
I didn't sell Lego on eBay. I know I did eBay when I did the storage auctions and stuff. eBay is a little bit more pain in the butt.
All right, yeah, I've done a few things with eBay, and And I think that's where I've got some of my. I got a lot of snipes off of eBay. So that's the thought.
I think my only problem with eBay was it doesn't really protect the buyers very well.
I think I got protected as a buyer once, twice. Well, just once. The guy, he was selling, the yellow. The small yellow, tubs.
Oh, hold on, Doc. Let me fix all the mods.
And then he just never shipped it. And then, yeah, there's wow, I found my minifigures.
I didn't see nothing get timed out.
Oh my.
Bless you, Bulldog. European puppy.
Ham Productions, that's a good way to lose your hammer status.
Okay, pretty much everyone in the chat has a mod. I know. I know.
Get that from Erica. Erica. Get that from her. Really?
Okay, last question I'll ask, Haley. Now, say for instance, if I know a part is new, half new, nearly new, versus something yellow and been stuck on a shelf for 30 years, do you keep them separated? Old batch, new batch, or did anybody did anybody care at the time?
I know from a buyer point of view, I tend to not buy used bricks unless I intend to use it as filler, where I don't care about the condition. I know a lot of people stay away from selling used on there.
See, that's what I was sort of picking up from another seller, was that, you know, he's at Pick a Brick Walls buying new and then selling it new.
Because
sort of the middleman, perhaps.
yeah, even because I like one, and then because use, you know, it can be different levels of use. Where, like for example, I bought the car from Indiana Jones, where he's in like Chinatown style, and he's racing.
Like
And the tan car had a cloth piece for the thing.
Like
wow. Yeah, the seller had the set marked as used. So I was like, all right, great. Well, I get the set, and he forgets to mention that the word taxi was scribbled in a Sharpie across the cloth. And I get it, and it's like, and I messaged that person and was like, all right, you said used, but you did not say that it was marked la la. It's like, well, and he's like, well, I said used, so used can mean a lot of different things. I was like, yes. But as a seller, I would like, that's, yeah. I'd given up with that person, and
because this is what I'm thinking too, is that eBay, I could show a picture versus Bricklink, they just show a stock photo. Is that?
I know a lot of people on Bricklink will say, if you want photos, they'll message for photos and whatnot. Now eBay, you could take all your used bricks, put it in a giant bulk lot, and say bulk of use.
I have not known this. So if I had
then just have a disclaimer of pieces are used, so they're not in perfect condition, so they might have scuff marks or scratches or teeth marks or bunny marks.
Indoors.
I don't know how I got some of this stuff from off Facebook Marketplace, just big lots, buckets, bins. Now old bricks, rare bricks, vintage bricks. So I'm just thinking to myself, okay, how do you compartmentalize all that? And then if I say, okay, say one by two white. How white does it have to be? You know what I'm saying? So it's like I could really get into trouble that way versus, hey, here's a bag of white. Some might be yellow, some might not be, but I'm not going to soak it in peroxide and set it in the sun for a week just to make it right. And you might get a Samsonite brick or whatever. But because I'm not going to meticulously look at every brick.
Yeah.
But I have a lot of the 1x2 by white. And so anyway. Yeah, thanks for that. I'll put it into the brain housing and see what I could come up with. I'm more like, maybe some of these creator bags picked up for a penny or a nickel, that kind of thing. I think I've got way too many tracks and
don't shut the bedroom doors.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Well, I'll tell you what, Charlie, if you have a bunch of bricks that you're trying to get rid of, that is used and whatnot and discolored, let me know, because I'm always on the lookout for stuff that I'll use for filler bricks when I do all the train builds.
I'd be so afraid to ship those besides to anybody else I knew, because some are like, I mean, I have to like take a white piece of paper, say, is this tan or is this white? And set it next to a tan brick and say, okay, it's not tan, but it's not white. So right now
You didn't even get them.
I'm in a big bucket.
I'm getting rid of the goddamn.
Yeah.
So and even plates as well. So I'm just scratching this, peeling this onion. Speaking of peeling onions, I'm still trying to get this. I'm going to make this more of a display space here. But now also, like, say I've also got some like older, the light gray base plates that are beyond repair. So, flip a couple of those. I don't know. It's still got the rest of my life, I guess.
Yeah, because a lot of, like, all my base plates get covered. You'll never see them. Because
I might have a couple for you as
I'll
well.
purposely go hunting on Bricklink just for used base plates or stuff there's people mark them down because they have, they're warped or whatever. But it's like
The yellowing.
by the time I put all my bricks on there, it's like you're never going to see that base plate.
I might start with those. I mean, some are horrid, but again, I'm just. Well, here's half of. So, like, here's half of this bucket. So I've got them sort of pre-sorted, or mostly sorted. But yeah, there's always going to be that little errant. I mean, that one right there. It's like just not. It's
Heck, you can
not white as the other ones.
even that Facebook Marketplace where you can
Yeah, that's a good place to find stuff when you're just you get a little paycheck and you're chilling. But then when you get like a dealer or something in there, he's like, "Oh, well, will you take a little less?" I said, "No, bro, I'm in the game."
have a high price and then have a lowest price you'll take it.
But what then is it? The go-to price is always marginal to Bricklink. So if the average of Bricklink, last sold, etc. So if it's a brown brick, so I mean that's my thing there too. Is I could just sell a bunch of brown bricks for 2 cents off of what Bricklink is. Then that could be, because I'll never use that many bricks. I don't think.
Well, I think I want to get my mess cleaned up and call
I
it
don't
a
even know how I
night.
got to this point.
Okie dokie, Hoosier.
I will catch you all on the next one.
Okay.
All right.
Night, everybody.
Night.
Night. I'm still trying to put 2 and 2. Is that not? Man, guess it's time to put Halloween away. Any thoughts from Chad? Is he still breathing?
He's some. I think he's just taking it easy.
Oh yeah.
So.
No, I don't blame him. I just haven't seen him.
Hoosier talked to him a couple of weeks ago. So
Good stuff. Oh. Okay. Well, like even these clear bricks, which I don't think I'd ever. I was watching this show. The Fran Lebowitz. She's got a show on Netflix. It's like it's so hard. She said she can't throw away a book. It's like disposing of a body. And I'm like, I can't throw away a brick. A decent brick, but it's a clear brick and it's yellow. Versus, say, of course, you can obviously see the difference in that color. But it's like you just can't throw it away. What do you do with it?
all my discolored bricks that I don't want to fuss with.
Yeah.
I have a box of,
Just
because when I do the mills or if I do mountains, I always have to have filler bricks laying around. So all my discolored ones and everything, I have a couple. I have a Sterilite 3-drawer container that has all my discolored ones that I'll go and put them to use. So I can't just throw them away.
That makes more sense than because the brick remembers. There's like
which one color?
Loki, you don't go there, Loki. What are you doing? Loki's over in the fairground.
He's causing chaos. Maybe he wanted to go for a ride.
He wanted to. He was. I don't know what he was doing. Oh, there's that rabbit. Oh, coming up on it now. And there's that first. I don't know if that was the first rabbit. Yeah, I got to kit him in a dust bag. That first rabbit right there that came off the Christmas train.
All right, I adjusted your mic volume on my end to see if that helps you.
Is that me? Am I too loud?
No, you're too soft.
It's an old equipment.
Yep. No, there's a new settings that I can go and adjust your mic volume.
I heard this. Does it sound like a rumpled piece of paper?
Something I don't know. I just tried it and it made you sound a little bit louder.
Huh. I mean, I tried to get. If I had a Bluetooth, I guess if I had iPods in Bluetooth, that might help. But also when I talk with, it's like sinuses, also years of power tools. It's like, I don't know how loud I'm talking. And then when I get on here, it's like people say I don't talk loud enough. And then I'm like, okay, now I got to talk to my therapist. Oh, am I too loud?
What?
Oh.
Charlie's not talking loud enough? Come on now.
I've got to do a sidebar here. Just a minute.
Oh, you're good. What's all 4 people doing out there in chat land?
Ooh. Hello?
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Hello.
Test, test.
Check.
Do you have the stream open? Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you.
Test.
Test.
I can't hear her. I can't hear you, Haley.
Oh, you might have to go in your settings and shoot, you might have to go into your settings on the mic settings on the StreamYard and tell it where you want the audio to
Let
go.
me. Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. Let me check. Okay. Well, it's still picking. I'm showing green dots. Let me drop out and come back.
Okie dokie. Oh, and we're back. Let's see. I see eyeballs for sloth, and Papa's Bricks is just listening and building. What you building, Papa's Bricks? Boop. Okay.
Yeah. There. You step out for kind of work. You're 5.
Oh, you're very choppy. I'm catching every other word, Charlie.
Mine was doing my volume. You hear me?
Oh, I can hear you now.
Audio. See, we have issues. Okay. How about
Oh, I can hear you.
okay? Diversion.
Oh, you just you just choppy every time you come through.
Right now,
We can hear you. You're just kind of choppy.
been happening with the pet lab with this coming back. Might just be plenty here. It's like people. It's like now. I was making copy. We have no about, but it's good. Well, we for another couple minutes.
Yeah, you're still in and out.
Let me take again. Anybody else? Link is in the chat. So just what's up with me? And oh, have you? I gotta step out for a second.
Okay.
5.
So you're double checking to make sure the prints are nothing's printed, and I can stick it in the pile. Oh shit! They're flying. Let's see, winding down after your first day at the new job. Woo. Building the friends idea set. Yeah, I keep looking at mine, and I want to mock it up, but I want to make like an apartment building, but be able to add all the other apartments, like Monica's apartment and Joey's apartment, and then probably make a room for the Big Bang people. I'm not sure if I should stick them downstairs or upstairs from the friends. I know Sheldon, he doesn't like loud people above him. I think someone on Read Brickroll had you can like buy some instructions for the building for the downstairs part. All right. I think we're almost done with this box. Let's see. All right, for the people who are still watching, did any of y'all go and vote on those, the 90th anniversary stuff? Oop. I guess Lego Ideas is having a voting. It's doing a voting right now for Lego's 90th anniversary, where they're going to bring back, I guess, take a set from a old theme and redo it, type of deal. So right now there's like 30. Was it? There's like a bunch of themes. Everything from trains, town, to classic space, castle, pirates, whatnot. And So I guess you can vote. You can vote for three themes, and then from there, once everyone has voted the first round, they're going to pull up the top 3 themes, and then everyone's going to vote again and narrow it down to where they only have one theme. But you can also nominate sub themes from the themes line. Like, for example, monorails are from the town line. The brickfan.com had a link to the voting areas. Yeah, I voted for trains, town, with the sub theme for monorail, and then adventures. I wish they bring back all the mummy stuff. Did you have a good birthday weekend? Good. Yeah, I know. It's sad. Alabama couldn't happen this past weekend because I know all your birthday stuff. So hopefully next year we can do Alabama around this time. No. Well, hopefully they get better soon and they can go out and get some food or something. Let's see, what can we talk about? Yeah, there's some good tiles we're going to put to use. Charlie's back. Let's see. Hopefully we can hear him this time.
Test.
Test.
Marco,
Polo.
fish out of water.
There we go.
Yeah, sorry about that. We were putting things together.
It's all good.
Putting things together. Let's pull some things apart. Make use of external. Oh. Now. Okay, was Willie in here? Willie would bid on anything. How about a jawless, tailless dinosaur?
No, he needs to be rescued.
I
think.
Yeah, I have a couple of rescues around here somewhere.
Yeah, I started sometimes when I needed to push a bricklink order over the.
I do have one complete. So
there you go. Yeah, I rescued a bunch of dinos.
Speaking of dinos, of course, if you can't tell, I was trying to move this shelf. This shelf goes into that way,
Yeah.
the other side. And then I actually picked up my other bin that was on special. There it is. Very good. Thank you very much. I was working on, I guess it's the older Jurassic Park. So. Oh, that surfboard again. So there we are. I'm gonna try to give him a little space. Oops. Now that's a big build. My daughter built this, so I had no idea. This gets a box by itself.
Oh yeah, how's your daughter doing? She off the crutches or?
Yeah, off the crutches, moving around. Good to be at home on their non-traditional instruction. But then I got the email today that she missed a live session. You know, usually you would get like that phone call, hey, she missed class today.
Yeah.
So now I got an email today that she's missed the course. And her grades are dropping, and I think it's the panic of that generation now that, you know, we would go to school and we would have friends, and then now there's nothing, and then it's just me in a room, and
yeah, they're gonna have
deep
to
breaths.
they're gonna have to adapt.
Yeah.
You know it.
You know, it's
But that's why it's preparing them for the real world. You always have to adapt. Can't just.
yeah. Bless you.
No, yeah, we were having the same. We were having issues with the oldest. She would, you know, I ask her, all right, did you do all your schoolwork? Did you finish everything? And she's like, yep, got it. And then I get an email from the teacher saying she did nothing for the day. I'm just like, you know, so we like pulling teeth for a couple of weeks till she understood that she's going to sit there until it's done. And
she was well, at least, you know, middle B's, top C's in most courses. The last report came back a couple of D's. And of course, I'm no one to talk because I was a low B, middle C, a couple of D's. You know, it's like when you gotta, but you know, these are unprecedented times. So, you know, I said, okay, well, let's fix this. And so now she's missed some live streams, but she's not with us. She's at her mom's. And so it gets a little strange. Getting a hold of her. Okay, does her phone gonna ring? Is she gonna answer the phone? So anyway, we just surf on.
Yep. Yep.
And how does that not? Oh, it's like a little rubber bit that clutches that, which is the piece that's fallen off of there. Oh gosh, that's so heavy. Heavier than I remember.
Yeah, 'cause I know we had to talk with the older one because she was just like, well, next year we'll go back to the normal. I told her, well, you may not be doing that. You may still be doing this, so you better figure out how you're going to do all your schoolwork.
Yeah, they're still. I mean, even here they're pushing it back, pushing it back, pushing it back. The vaccine, not about. Even the teachers still can't get it, but I know there's a routine with that. It's all in good faith, but and I'm better off for it because you do it the right way. But I mean, I don't know. Actually, that was the first email. So what I'm waiting for now is the next progress report.
Yeah.
In that case, and if they're all D's now, I'm like, okay, then you need to come here because I shut down my work. Then I can be here, and I can, I need something to do.
Yeah.
And if you need help, that kind of thing. So, then this is when when things get real, of course. So I don't know. I think I might still have a leak up there because that's getting darker. I should take a picture of that. But it's funny stories. I don't know if did you send it to? Did you just? I've been picking up the link in the chat. Did you send me an invite? I'm just asking because I think I lost my phone somewhere in this minutia, and I tried to get a ring on it, but it might be dead. So anything.
I think I just been putting the link in the chat because I didn't know who was going to show up and whatnot.
Yeah.
So if I saw them in the
Well, I came back. There were 10. Now I'm showing 5. That was that was like an hour ago. I guess. Well, either way, and I might have about another 15 minutes, and it's a school night for me, but not really because I basically just said in my business, I'm like, I can't. You just can't be doing that.
You're welcome to join, Sloth, if you want to hop in and hang out.
Is she still here?
Yes. Yeah, he's still
Very
here.
good, Bob. Permission to come aboard, granted. Oh. Yeah, so this is when you sort of a knee jerk and you say, hey, I need this, I need this, I need this. And then you realize, well, I guess I really didn't need that. and it's like just slimed.
Oh, I just need some love.
I tried loving it, or it just needs to be a Mills, and then that's love.
Hey, y'all are both welcome. Welcome to hop in.
Now, what I am waiting for is they were going to redo those. That one guy did the Lego structure with that dude and the yellow brick, and I'm like, okay, I'm ready for that. It's like it was the sculptor, and it's like a guy, and he's pulling his chest apart, and the bricks fell out. And it became an idea set.
Nathan, shoot. So starts with an S.
No pressure. I know it. It was submitted as an idea. Then Bricklink is starting to pick up some of the crumbs on some of these ideas, and I think this was one of those. And if it comes a set, you look up the set, pull the parts, boom, you got one.
It yeah, they were talking about that, how Bricklink might be the second chance of some of these sets that didn't get picked or
the
whatnot.
back channel.
Yeah,
guaranteed. I would love to have that because I couldn't afford anything on Bricklink anyway. And if it's like this, well, he was a buddy at the time, not naming names. And I guess, are we coming up on an Oscar season, but a little stunted, as they say. At the time he was building, there's plans for a like an Oscar statue out of Lego, and it was a bunch of like 2x3s, and I gave him a bunch of my 2x3s, yellow, obviously, and they were making these, and I'm like, okay, well that's cool, clever, but it's not like what am I, an actor? But either way, I guess somebody somewhere.
Well, because that same guy, he made a bunch of them for the Oscars when the Lego Movie 1 was
really
out. They were giving out Lego Oscars. They had a whole song everyone was singing.
I love that song. And the other story is that would be the song I sing, because in the story with Fran Lebowitz, she says, "See a bear in Alaska." So I'm gonna. This is the setup.
Mm-hmm.
You don't run because the bear's going to chase you, and then you will be mauled. Obviously, in most movies, and
you don't run from a predator.
So the idea, they say, you stand on your tippy toes, you put your arms up, and you start singing. So now that's the song. So it's you got to drill it, right? You got to say, "Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome." Sorry, audio check. So that would be the song. So now I just did it once. Now next time I see a bear, now I can do it on recital.
The bear's going to start singing back, Charlie.
Well, the idea is that the bear doesn't know what's happening. It gets freaked out, and then it runs away.
Run.
Forrest? Did you say run?
Yeah. He said it runs away.
Forrest?
Do what?
Forrest run?
Yeah.
He was from Alabama, wasn't he?
Yes. Greenbow, Alabama.
What kind of shrimp you got down there in Alabama?
We got all kinds of shrimp.
Coconut
Shrimp
shrimp,
kebabs,
grilled
shrimp
shrimp,
Barbie.
black shrimp,
I'm being summoned.
Cajun shrimp.
What's going on, dude? Jude? Hey, Papas and Bricksloth. How's it going, Haley?
Doing good, Bama. How are you?
Feeling a little better. I had a migraine earlier.
That's no fun.
No.
Yeah, I woke up with one, and it's always fun to wake up to that. I blame the weather.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I was told to stop yelling.
But everything is awesome.
Tell her you're doing a bear check.
Yeah, I was.
Checking
that
for
was
bears.
my bear repellent
Bare
scenario.
necessities. Charlie, you been like cleaning up your leg room, buddy?
Oh, I caught your bug the other day. You were talking about doing some spring cleaning and stuff.
Yeah.
It's more like it's just not working this way. So a little bit of cleaning, a little bit of moving around, and
Hi, guys.
Charlie, you been like cleaning up your leg room, buddy?
Oh,
I
caught your bug. Boss is here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So doing some switching.
Well, I think you have YouTube open still.
So a little bit of cleaning. Brick Sloth, turn your radio down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you still have your YouTube playing in the background, Bricksoft.
But yeah, that's the idea, is that we're going to move some of these cubbies to another place. We've got new cubbies, a couple of new shelves coming in.
Yeah.
New stacks, and change up the layout a little bit.
Well, I tell you, it's already looking pretty good.
Is that better?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, how are you doing?
How's it going?
I am tired. I did not realize that dealing with the public was going to take it out of me as much as it did. I had forgotten how intensive it is dealing with people for hours and hours.
And you realize how much you don't like people.
Yep.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. But I was so glad that we have the drive-through, because at least they weren't in the store with me, usually.
That's what happens when you have reused containers. Whew. That's from. Speaking of that, what's everybody's vote on that? It was. There's the revote for a anniversary set.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a talk.
So my votes.
I still say we ought to do the space monorail.
My votes were for
I don't
town
think it's an option.
monorail. Yeah,
No,
town
there's
with the
only-
substitute
there's
monorail.
There was like 12 options between pirates.
Well, if the choices
no.
are trains and classic
All right.
space, you could do
Yes.
the space monorail, and that would be trains and space both.
but I think they're pretty
Yeah, that sub theme
they're
section.
pretty Pacific.
Yeah, monorail's a sub theme.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I voted for town with the sub theme monorail. I voted for trains and adventure.
I could relate to that.
Because
I
my ultimate one would be monorail. Because I mean that's one that I would absolutely love to get, and if they did come out with it, I would buy as many as I could afford.
I still think the space monorail is cooler than the city monorail.
Space monorail is pretty nice, but if you look at when you go if you go to looking at the themes, and when you well, monorail is listed as a sub theme for town, it's actually not listed as a sub theme for space.
I know. I can still want it though.
Oh yeah, I think that you would have a lot of people that have that are space people would love that because it works out. They use a lot of that in their space themes.
I could see it could be a future monorail because you need light rail for future because the Green New Deal you're going to be running electric anyway, and it's going to be high speed rail or at least electric rail to avoid highways and traffic congestion and burning petroleum. So, on that note, that's my 4 minutes of that's my 2 minutes of getting off the soapbox. But yes, let's do that monorail.
I just think it
monorail.
would look cool in Sloth City. The space one.
I just put, but even then, I would say at least the train. But even in the states here, is that overseas, every overseas station has and it's that right there is your catenary and your for full electric motivation. But again, I was looking at doing some things, and I'm talking too much. Monorail.
If they did space, would we get more aliens? Can't have too many aliens.
No, it would be the classic space.
Well, what were they doing out in space if there weren't any aliens?
They were moonwalking.
They had the space police. They had Mtron.
Space police had aliens.
Yes, they did. You had Blacktron, Mtron, Space Police, the other space.
There was the Mars Project one with all the Martians.
I still have those, yeah.
I've got one of the clear green ones. But I don't have the ones with like faces and names and stuff.
I kept seeing it at my shop or in our bricks and minifigs. It had the plunger, and then there was a hose, and those aliens would fit into a little clip, and you could smash them, and then send them through the hose. And I don't know. That's like, if you ever see the plunger, it's a big plunger, and it's a hose about it's about fuck, I don't know.
Is it hose sized?
It's bigger. It's almost like a garden hose size, and it's orange. And then the plunger
Yeah,
was
garden hose sized.
and you could pop open the carrier. I think I just had some here. I had some somewhere. Oh, right over here. And so yeah, you would nail this plunger and it would shoot that alien. But that's not how you want to treat aliens, is it? I mean, unless they
Maybe they like it.
or something. Were they
They
alive?
might enjoy it.
Now pushing the plunger, yeah.
Maybe it's like a water slide.
But I think the whole concept was for dissection and investigation. So, speaking of that, investigation and aliens, there's an X-Files set that achieved the 10,000 votes, the 10,000 supporters, and now that Disney has Fox, that could be a thing. And what the FBI just released like 10,000 documents of what actually UFOs were talking about, classified materials. Sorry, I got a little too far off on that. So, and also, I'm a minute over my time.
Now, are we sure they actually released all the information about it?
Oh,
You sure they
it's
didn't
gonna be
hold
like what?
like 10 pages back?
It's going to be like 10,000 pages of
Names redacted.
redacted.
Yeah.
It's like, you have to get the mass spectrometer out and do like how they do with those ancient documents and do like the UV light and do these broad spectrum things and figure out what the hieroglyphics were. Either way, thanks for having me, Haley. Sloth,
All right, Charlie. Good night, buddy.
Bama.
Hi, Charlie.
Rob, as always, a pleasure. And we'll see you next time we see you.
Sounds good.
All right, buddy.
Have a good
Thanks for
evening.
joining, Charlie.
Whatever your catchphrase is, like and subscribe. Always. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
So what are y'all working on?
I am working on absolutely nothing.
I just built up the fire because I'm downstairs with the wood stove. I'm not upstairs with my Lego. Tomorrow. I will have plenty of time to do it tomorrow before I go into work.
There you go.
I hear you.
I'm hoping that some of the parts that I order are going to get delivered tomorrow.
Hopefully so.
Knock wood. I've got more minifigures coming, and I've got a parts lot that included all of the really cool bits from the Neptune Discovery Lab. All of the translucent blue, like those big doors, and the cockpit deal, the octagonal things, and a bunch of yellow bricks. So I'm planning on using those to make robot and android center for Sloth City for my robot and android population.
Awesome.
I would have liked to have gotten the base plates from that set too, but those are pricier. I got like 150 of the most important bricks from that set for like $25. But to get those base plates, they're like $25 a piece or more.
Wow.
I think that they're cool, but I don't think that they're that cool to justify spending that kind of money on them. Especially since I don't actually have a shoreline at the moment. It's a bit of a conundrum. I do want to have water. I do want to have a shoreline or a dock or something. I don't know what. But currently, there is not room. I will have to set up another table if I do that.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to start building some tables.
So this is my brick separator sealer today. Oh, now I don't get it.
Do what, Haley?
This is my brick separator today. My steeler. We steal pieces off the table. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And she's very sly about it. She'll just go up and just grab it and pull it off.
Sloth, did you want to know what set?
The Neptune Discovery Lab. If you give me a couple minutes, I can probably look up the number for you.
Is that the Hidden Sides one?
No, it's from like 1996, I think.
Would you say the name of it was Neptune?
Neptune Discovery Lab.
It is set 6195.
That sounds right.
Oh, that's an expensive set.
Yeah.
Was that part of the divers line?
It looks like it.
Yeah, because I know there was one set. There was one that was only sold in Europe too. It was very, very expensive one.
That would be this one.
Yeah, because I think that's the one I'm missing.
So naturally, I came across it and went, ooh, I want to have that. And yeah, I was pricing them, and even on Bricklink, I think the cheapest I saw was nearly 100.
Yeah, because that one on yeah, because
There's 3 in the United States.
Yeah. So I went back and collected all the other ones from that line because I had those are like one of my first Lego sets. I got to that one and I was like, oh, okay, taking a pause.
But yeah, those doors and those blue, like I said, cockpit pieces or whatever you want to call them, the dome pieces, and a bunch of other translucent deep blue pieces and the yellow computer looking pieces and a bunch of other yellow bricks, the hinges for the doors, the frames around the doors. I got all of that for $25.
Not too bad.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Even the
Hey,
crane
Bubba.
thing with the trans blue bucket, that's part of it too. So I'm looking forward to when those come.
Yeah, but if I was to guess, the top three themes that we'll vote on, uh, it would be space, trains, and then something else. I don't know if because they had castles separated in multiple themes. Um, if that would be able to get enough votes, pirates, or even possibly the town.
I don't know if people are going to sign up for pirates since we had Barracuda Bay and that other pirate ship thing.
Yeah, because that.
I wouldn't want
Yeah, 'cause
something on pirates, and we had pirates just recently
Oh yeah,
myself.
I mean I wouldn't get it, uh, but I know that there's a lot of folks out there that want some more of the pirates. So I'm just saying those wouldn't surprise me if it wasn't one of those three.
yeah, because
I would
there was a
I
couple.
would expect Castle. Everybody's always so gung ho for Castle.
Um, if I was to guess, what would be leading would be the classic space.
Yeah, some of those
Leading,
lines.
yeah, but if you say three, I would expect Castle to come in at least third.
Yeah, but that's just it because there's multiple sets of the castle. So that I mean that could potentially split some of the votes to where one of them might not make the top three.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think would be the top castle theme they had, Haley?
Mm,
If I was to guess, I would think it would be the Lions Night.
yeah, because I know the Yellow Castle is like a classic icon one, but they between the lions and shoot, didn't they do a Black Forest Castle?
Yep. The only reason why I say the Lions is because there's been so many people talk about they want a castle theme to come back out, and that those castles like that would be the ones that they want.
Heck, just a good fantasy line.
Yeah,
That's not Nexo Knights.
I'm surprised that they haven't
Yeah, but
come out with. I mean,
Kingdoms.
they released some. I mean, the Pirates of Barracuda Bay and then the pirate ship. They really didn't produce any like smaller pirate sets. But then also you have your castle sets that I mean you don't have any royal or any license fees you have to pay to nobody.
I mean, heck, you see, Harry Potter. Harry Potter is like a mini castle theme.
Yeah, no,
But I think
that
people
might be their reasoning for not doing the castle.
I agree, dude. Jude, Black Tron is cool. I like the color scheme.
Oh yeah, I like the colors black con.
Yeah, Bubba said Kingdoms.
Oh yes, kingdoms. Was kingdoms one of the themes?
Yeah, one of the castle themes.
Okay, I'm talking about on the list.
Yeah, some of those themes I didn't really see Like I would like them to redo bring back the divers, but it's like we already have the National Geographic diver line,
Yeah.
so it's hey. So there's real no need for that one. And then the aqua, there was the Antarctic run, the extreme team, which it's like, well, that one.
Yeah,
We
they
already
just
have,
had that ice thing.
yeah.
What was it? The um, I can't think of the name of it. Arctic Explorers or whatever.
Yep. It's like we already had Arctic line, which was more vehicles than anything else, and then
Yeah.
time cruisers would be cool, but I don't think a lot of people will get that one.
Yeah, and I was watching one video and they were talking about the time cruisers. There were some people that didn't care for the time cruisers because it was like a jumble of a couple different themes.
Yeah. So
I like a jumble of different things.
Oh yeah, gives you a variety.
I did because I voted for trains, town with sub theme of monorail, and adventurers. They had all the mummy stuff. Oh, all right. So we were talking about the basilisk the other day.
Yeah.
I found someone on Instagram that made a custom one that is minifigure scale, and
Oh really?
he has the instructions for sale.
Oh wow.
Paradiso's got some cool parts, Bubba.
Yeah, Bob. I don't know a whole lot about any of the older stuff.
Okay. That would make Kelly happy. Bring
Well,
back
most of
Paradiso.
what's going on with it, I think, is really boring. But the parts themselves, it's got some cool parts.
Yeah. I mean, I know. I mean, I like some of the black. I like the Black Shine stuff. Of course, the monorail. I like the adventure stuff, Pharaoh's Quest, and stuff like that. Um, I like the older trains.
I like Nexonites. I like the castle space mashup. And the color scheme.
Bubba, did you get on there and vote?
Yeah, Paradiso is very Florida. Well, guys, it's after midnight and I'm tired and I'm going to say goodnight.
Yeah,
Good night.
go get some rest, Sloth. You had a busy first day.
I appreciate you guys having me.
Yeah, anytime.
Good night.
I'll talk to everybody later.
Talk to you later.
Night, night.
Night. Yeah, Bubba, it's like I'd say that just looking at the images online, Paradisa looks like Miami Friends. There's World Racers on there. I didn't see the World Racers on there. So they had Trains, Town, Classic Space, Classic Castle, Lion Knights, Black Falcons, Model Team, Rock Raiders, I think, was in here.
Oh yeah, that's a good one too.
Yeah, Rock Raiders was in here. Forestmen, Blacktron, Black Knights, Pirates, Imperials, Space Police, Mtron, Wolfpack, Paradisa, Dragon Knights. Dragon Knights might be one that could get through. Ice Planet, Aquazone, Spirius, Explorians, Time Cruisers, Divers, Adventurers, Extreme Team, Rock Raiders, Studios, Bionicle, Arctic, and Alpha Team. Yeah, I don't see Arctic, Studios, or Bionicle making it through.
Good, mainly because we just had an Arctic line.
Yeah,
You know, we kind of, I don't know, waste of a
a good return.
yeah. And then
Just like Divers, I don't see them coming.
yeah, I don't. I wish they come, but I don't see them coming. And then
I don't see the Classic Castle. I just think, I mean, I could be wrong, but I mean, people, if they did that, they would only be doing it because it's like, hey, I'd want one set from an old, just that one theme, the Yellow Castle.
even the Yellow Castle, you could just go get all the pieces and make
Yeah.
that right now. And you know,
I'm kind of curious to see what the top three is going to be.
yeah. That would be definitely interesting to watch. See how it comes out.
Yes, it is.
All right. A little more organized.
Good deal.
Oh, you working tonight, Bubba? Parker, stop it. Oh, all right. Well, it's like 3.5 hours. I think I'll just put in post show.
Okay.
So,
Sounds good to me.
thanks everyone for
Good night, everybody.
the chat, and thanks everyone to hop on. Thank you, Bama. I'm sure we'll be talking to everyone real soon.
Oh yeah. See